Good morning, my friends. I am Nichole Lee, your Starseed Intuitive, here once again to deliver whatever messages the universe is prepared to deliver for you today. These messages are always timeless, and they go wherever they are meant to go. So if you're seeing this, you may want to stop and take a listen. All right. I hope you are feeling wonderful today. I am once again in that space of trust and surrender, and it's just so peaceful. It just feels so good, and I love that the trust card just popped out right when I said that. It's amazing. So I'm going to get the cards before I dive into the messages. Things just feel very, I don't want that many at a time, very exciting. That many? Okay. All right. So the first oracle card that we got today is number 21, breaks down to a 3. That number 3 that we can't get away from, right? This period of expansion and growth and heightened creativity and heightened intuition, heightened co-creation. That's where we're at right now. And it says, the owl, listen to your inner voice instead of other people's opinions. Absolutely. We as a collective are going through this space of tuning in more and honoring ourselves on a deeper level. And more than that, though, it's about trusting the intuitive hits that we're getting, trusting the feelings that we have, right? Tuning into your own intuition will always lead you down the path that you're meant to be on. It will never steer you wrong, right? And in our society, we are taught to submit to authority, right? To what someone else believes or thinks, to follow the rules, right? And there is a really big period of unlearning that has to happen in this process. It's like we have to let go of that that desire to please others, and we have to be willing to sometimes go against the grain, right? If our intuition is saying something different than what we're hearing around us, then that sometimes really can be challenging for us, right? Because it goes against what we've been taught for our whole lives in this society. So not necessarily an easy process, but totally worth it. Totally worth it. Next card we get is a number 31, breaks down to a 4. Stable foundations, right? That solid foundation. We are creating this foundation within ourselves. Every single time we choose to trust our intuition and trust our feelings, it's like adding a brick to that foundation, right? So it's practice, it's commitment to ourselves and our knowing. It says, Ascended Masters, you're ascending toward your higher calling. The energy is intense. I feel like this card came out somewhat recently. But it's this process of learning to trust ourselves and learning to move with our intuition, right? To align with our higher selves and allow our higher self, the universe, God, whatever words you like, to lead the way in our lives. It's not always easy, but it's so worth it. Like, there aren't words to describe like the peace and the excitement that comes along with it. And then the next oracle card we get is trust. These 3 cards are almost all saying the same thing. This message today is very strong about coming into yourself and trusting yourself. Trusting your higher self, even if what you're feeling and the messages you're receiving aren't aligned with what's going on around you. You have to trust yourself first. it's like we've been talking about all of these pieces of ourselves coming back into wholeness, coming back together, and operating from this space of wholeness. It really does make a difference, and it really can change your life. So the first tarot card we get is the Magician. This card, first of all, it's a number 1, right? So new beginnings, a fresh start. You are changing. You have changed. And the more you rely on yourself and lean into that trust and that knowing and that connection, the more you tap into your power. The Magician has all of the tools of all of the different suits in the tarot at his disposal. He's got wands, he's got cups, he's got pentacles, he's got swords. He's got all of the elements in front of him, and he is using them, exercising his will and his power to manifest and create the life that he desires. He's connected to the universe, the heavens. He is grounded into the earth, right? So it's like he's this stable, open conduit for the energy to flow through him. And he's using this energy to create the life experience that he wants. Some people will look at this and say, it's magic. It's not magic. It's tapping into the power that lies within you. Next, we get the Queen of Swords. So in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, in the artwork, the Queen of Swords, her head is above the clouds. So often the first message I get with the Queen of Swords is one of clarity. There's a new level of clarity happening for you now. Things might feel a little clearer, a little easier to understand. Your trajectory is, they're showing me like an arrow, right? It's going. And this clarity becomes deeper and more profound the more you lean in to yourself and your truth and your knowing. There's harmony here. There's transformation. Yeah. It's like a domino effect. This, when you choose to trust, when you choose to exercise your truth, when you choose to walk your path in your true authenticity, you get the clarity. You become a different person. There's so many butterflies here. And look at this. We've even got an eagle here. I think that's an eagle. And that's like clear vision, right? Eagles' eyesight are insane. Their eyesight is crazy. There's also geese, maybe swans. But I'm really being drawn to this imagery here. It's like energy flowing into the crown chakra. And actually with both of these cards already, I was getting crown chakra energy with how purple they are. So you're increasing your clarity, your understanding, your knowing. It's coming in a more clear way now. And this is a gift to have this knowing and this clarity. This is truly a beautiful gift. All you have to do is trust it and watch your life shift, right? This can affect every aspect of our lives, and it will affect every aspect of our lives when we walk in this authenticity, in this knowing, and trust it. And then the last card that we get is the Two of Pentacles. So twos are a number of alignment, of balance. With this card, I always see the infinity symbol, right? So there are no limits except the limits that we put on ourselves. Our beliefs literally rule our lives, literally. And most of our beliefs were created in the first 7 years of our lives. And this is not to blame our parents or the people that we grew up with, right? There's no blame here because we always have a choice. So examining your beliefs about whatever it is that you're wanting to create or shift in your life the most. Examining your beliefs around it, and then just asking where these beliefs come from. Where did you learn this? Where did you hear this? Did you see this growing up? Like where does this belief come from? And is this belief still true for you? It's creating a balance. The yin yang, right? The dark and the light. They both exist within us, and they need to, right? That duality. If we never experience darkness, then we won't appreciate the light, right? So it's about finding the middle ground and riding the waves, right? It's a process. This transformation, this growth, this work is a process, and it takes commitment, and it's not something that happens overnight. But I feel like you already know this. Whoever this reading is for, you're already doing this work. You are already awakening and trusting and hearing this part of yourself. It was just 11:11 on my timer. There's a new beginning happening for you here. And I want to get one sacred geometry activation to support you in this as we move forward on this journey. Let me get the number 9. So number 9 is a number of, you're so close, right? 10 is a completion. 9 is you're almost there. 9 is also a very holy number, with its root being the 3. 3, that number of expansion, of alignment, the Holy Trinity, right? And there's a feeling of so much divine support here for you right now. So much. And if you trust it and believe in it, you'll start to see the evidence of it more and more. Because that's the thing with beliefs. If you don't truly 110% believe that you can have whatever it is you want, or you can be or do whatever your goal is, right? If you don't 100% believe it, you're going to subconsciously stop it from happening in your life. Because as humans, it is natural, the way our minds work, the way this human experience works, is we are always looking for evidence of our beliefs. So if your beliefs are not in line with your goals, there's going to be a disconnect. So there's really an invitation here to truly start looking at your beliefs, right? To really examine your life and the choices and the feelings and everything around the things that you're wanting to shift, and just try and figure out where these beliefs come from and if they're still true for you. And I would encourage you even to make sure that your beliefs are not limiting you in any way, because like I said, our only limitations are those we put on ourselves. So number 9, this activation, I'm going to read it and then I'll show the imagery. Because part of the activation is looking at the imagery. So it says allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So it's a message of surrender, right? I keep saying riding the waves. That's what this is. This is choosing and trusting, choosing to trust that everything is happening as it's meant to, that you are exactly where you need to be, knowing that everything is happening for you, for your greatest good. And there's something here for you, right? There's always a gift in everything, even situations that we don't so much love. There's always a gift in it. So take a real look at your life and the areas, especially in the areas that you want to see a shift or a change, and truly examine the patterns, right? The thoughts, the beliefs behind these situations. Because you are 100% in control of your mind, your thoughts. No one else can think your thoughts for you. Don't allow anyone else to place their thoughts into your mind. This is about you coming into wholeness and trust with who you are and what you know to be true. Keep going. Keep going. And if you're someone who's saying, I hear someone saying, I'm already doing that, then go the next level, right? Take this introspective journey to the next level. Examine deeper beliefs. Understand why you make the choices that you do, and if it truly supports you or not. I'd like to get one more card. I was going to end it, but it feels like there's one more message that wants to come out. So let's see what we get here. Oh. Two flipped over, actually. 38 breaks down to an 11, create space. 28 breaks down to a 10, right? An ending. 11 is divine support. It says create space and inner voice. Create space in your heart, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your beliefs for the shift that you seek. You are guided. You have all of the information that you could ever need to move forward and live heaven on earth. You have it all within you. All of it. It's just a matter of rediscovering it. So, thank you for being here with me today, my friends. I hope that you are feeling wonderful. If you would like support on this journey, I do offer personal sessions. Shoot me an email, starseedintuitive@gmail.com, or info@starseedintuitive.com. Either one of those email addresses, you can get to me. You can also send me a DM on Instagram @starseedintuitive. So, as always, I'm sending all the love and all the light from my heart directly to yours. I hope you are enjoying this process and riding the waves, because it's all shifting and changing for you now. So, until next time, my friends, thank you for being here with me. Take care.